Peace and all good things. This summer, one of the biggest blockbusters in the movie theater has been the remake of The Lion King. I know that I saw it, one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Hopefully you'll be able to go and see it also. And one of my favorite songs and characters from The Lion King is that of Pumbaa. And when he sings to Simba, Hakuna Matata, which means don't worry, no worries. I'm always wondering what made Pumbaa and why Pumbaa would tell Simba to not have any worries. And very oftentimes I think in our own lives, people can just go by and say, don't worry about it, and have this very optimistic view on life. And I was kind of thinking about that with our own faith. That in our Christian faith, we too are called to be optimists. But not just to turn a blind eye to the world. Saying, don't worry, things will go out all right. We can just move on. Don't think about anything. It's not that naive, don't worry. Simply Hakuna Matata. Yet, we don't have to worry because Jesus has shown how much he loved us. Even to the point of death when we were sinners, which we still are. Jesus continues to love us and continues to pour out his grace upon us from that action once and for all on the cross, where he has saved us from all of our worries. I loved St. Paul in the letter to the Romans when he writes, "Indeed, only with difficulty does one die for a just person, though perhaps for a good person, one might even find courage to die. But God proves his love for us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. How much more then, since we are now justified by his blood, will we be saved through him from the wrath?" Now, not only that, but we also boast of God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we now have received reconciliation. In our lives, oftentimes we wish that we could just snap our fingers and those things that worry us, that bring us down, will just go away. And oftentimes, even if we sing Hakuna Matata, that won't happen. Yet, we are an Easter people. And we believe that through the cross of Jesus and through his resurrection, even those darkest moments of our lives, even those things that really weigh us down, that really worry us, will ultimately be reconciled. And that God's love still can work through those dark times of our lives. And that ultimately, good will prevail. That God, even through the darkest moments of our lives, can lift us up and bring us to something even better. And we go to him in the sacraments. We go to him in our prayer, and we ask him to give us Hakuna Matata. But not, he doesn't tell us to look away from everything that's happening in our lives, but to look at what we are going through in our lives through the cross, through his love, and through the resurrection. And we too can sing a Christian form of Hakuna Matata, because with Christ, nothing can separate us from his love. Nothing. And that is great news. Hope that you have a wonderful day. Please continue to follow us on social media, on YouTube. God bless. Have a great week.